Hello and welcome to the MVP training with Casper and Cheryl here with I Am Love Builders. Man, we're so excited to have you guys here today. We're going to
Mhm.
be doing this huddle training until the top of the hour, and then we're going to be moving into our exclusive MVP partner training at the top of the hour. But we've got some great information for you. I just want to cover a couple quick things. So our sponsors is I Am Love Builders, and we wrote a book called Divorce Proofing Your Marriage. So that is available on Amazon. In fact, it hit the hot new release list on Amazon. We also have the Partner Cup call that we do twice a month. This is the huddle part of that training. And we also have workshops that we do, free workshops. If you have groups of 10 or more, we'll be happy to do an online training for you for free, which is kind of awesome. We have a casting call for a new TV show that's going to be coming out here in a couple of months. Actually, we're going to be filming called Winning with Love. It's going to be on Zandra TV Network. So we're doing a casting call for couples. We're looking for 6 energetic couples. I think we have like 5.5 right now. We got some we have to um, um, get solidified, but I think we're pretty much full casted at this point. And if you want to win a bronze membership, all you have to do for free really is go to Amazon, to Roku, Apple, or any of those platforms and download Zandra TV, Zondra TV, and you could be entered into a drawing to win a free bronze membership. All right, so today our topic for discussion is going to be choose to enjoy your marriage.
Yes.
Now, why on earth would somebody choose not to enjoy
You
their
know,
marriage?
I don't think it's that they choose not to,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't become intentional
Mm-hmm.
to make sure that their marriage is successful
Wow.
and enjoyable.
Wow.
And without a plan,
Mm-hmm.
then you allow all different types of things of life can get in there and cause um, hindrances, cause obstacles, troubles, challenges,
Yeah.
just disrupt the whole plan if you don't have a plan.
Okay. So if you don't have a plan, you can wind up just kind of just going along and
Yeah.
not, yeah.
hmm
Okay.
hmm
All right.
And people don't think that their marriage needs to have goals and a plan or an objective. And I firmly believe that you need to have a goal for your marriage as well as you do for like your job, your career, your finances,
The family.
the
Yeah. All
family,
that. Yeah.
all of that. So your marriage, your goal should be my marriage is going to be successful.
Okay.
And hopefully you have a spouse who is equally as determined as you to make sure that that is what happens, what manifests.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So what are the things that they should do to help choose to enjoy your
Well,
marriage?
these are just a few things we're just going to run through.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is if you're having issues, you're having problems, then discuss which areas of your marriage that need improvement. We all need improvement. None of
Okay.
us are perfect.
Right.
So discuss what areas of your marriage that you feel need some improvement.
Now, when you say that, I just have this feeling that some are going to say, well, yeah, my spouse needs to improve. He needs to do this, 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 and
Yeah.
this, or she needs to do this, 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 and
Yes.
this.
No,
No?
that's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about your spouse. We're talking
Okay.
about you and your spouse. You
Okay.
are a unit, you're a team, you are one.
All right.
And in a kingdom marriage, the Bible says that, and the two shall become one. So
Right.
you're one.
Right.
So there is no point the finger at him, point the finger at her.
There's no finger pointing.
No
it's,
finger
It's
pointing.
a team effort.
Yes, we're together in this.
Okay.
And so, yes, so you want to decide what those things are,
Mm-hmm.
and then you need to decide how you're going to handle it. And when you do that, you need to come up with a timeline, make it measurable.
So,
Good.
okay. So, how are you going to handle it? So, what if they don't know? Because a lot of people, like a lot of things,
Mhm.
there is no book for it, if you will. Now there are books, obviously, but I'm saying there's no what do you call that? A plan. There's nothing written.
Mhm.
It's not like, okay, you get married. What they should do at your wedding or even before is hand you a book.
Right.
right?
Right.
On how to do these things,
Right.
how to have a happy, healthy relationship. They
Mm-hmm.
don't do that, though, is what I'm saying. So how does someone even know even where to start?
Well, they can join the MVP club.
Yeah, they
They
can
can
do.
tune into I Am Love Builders and sign up and become an MVP.
All right, all right. And a lot of information we have is free. We're doing this right now for free. So
Mhm.
this is available. This information is available to you. You can go on Facebook, you can do a search on
Right.
social media for I Am Love Builders, and you can find a lot of this information that we're giving you. So that's how you decide what needs to be done is by plugging in.
Right.
Okay.
Right. And then once you decide that, you need to
Mm-hmm.
have like a little timeline. So basically like smart goals, they
Mm-hmm.
should be measurable.
Okay.
So if we need to improve this area, then set a timeline to it.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do it 3 months, we're gonna check in, see where we are on the timeline.
Mm-hmm.
So there's
So
that.
what's a good thing to set up like a timeline for? Are you talking about like a date night or something? Or what?
Well, it depends on what it is you're working on improving. If it's communication, then you set up a plan or a strategy of how you're going to tackle that. If that means we're going to attend a communication class,
Mm-hmm.
or we're going to tune in on YouTube and find a course, or
Yeah.
we're going to sign up for I Am Love Builders,
Mm-hmm.
you got to find a book. What are you going to do? And then once you do that, you're going to check in. 8 weeks from now, we're going to see where we are and what have we learned.
Okay.
What has what changes have we made?
Mm-hmm.
So there's that.
Okay.
And then after that, you want to be able to, as you're doing that, you're going to have milestones. So once you accomplish something, like, oh man, we finished that first book on communication and we've made some changes.
Mm-hmm.
And so those are called like milestones.
Mm-hmm.
So there are things that need to be celebrated.
Okay.
So you will celebrate that. Always celebrate your wins. The next one is work together as a team.
Yeah. You got married as a team. You are a team now. You are united.
Yes.
Right. And it's a covenant, not a contract.
That's right.
So now you're a team. So start working together. Start acting like a team.
Yes.
I think about sporting teams. Can you imagine a sporting team to show up? Quarterback says, I'm just not really into it today, guys. Just kind of figure it out on your own. No. I mean, the coach, the quarterback, all the players, they all have to be on the same exact team.
Yes.
Working together.
Yes.
And if they can do it in a sporting event, you should be able to do it for a marriage.
Right. I mean,
Right?
because on a sporting event, I mean, be it baseball, football,
Mm-hmm.
hockey,
Yeah.
roller derby,
Right.
whatever it is, you come together with a plan and a strategy, and you work together.
Yeah.
To make it happen for the win.
Yeah.
And your marriage should be the same way.
Yeah. And I bet you people are saying, well, of course marriages are work. No, they don't. Trust me. We talk to a lot of couples and we're like, guys, you guys are empty nesters. What are you doing? Why are you fussing and fighting? Yes. You should be working together. You should be enjoying this time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they're not. They're frustrated. They're mad. They're fussing with each other.
They're angry. And some of them have been angry for so long they don't even remember why.
Don't even know why.
Don't even remember what. Why is it how did we get here?
I had no idea.
So no. That's why we're talking about this. You're supposed to be intentional about enjoying your marriage.
Yes.
And I would venture to say start it out at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get engaged, make that's a priority. We're going to enjoy our marriage.
Yeah.
Yes, there are going to be challenges, ups and downs, twists and turns. Yes. However, we're going to make it through it somehow, some kind of way.
Yeah. I mean, even the notes you talk about, remember the why. Why did you guys get married in the first place? Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Maybe you have to literally go back to the beginning of your relationship and say, why did you fall in love with that person?
Right.
What was it about them that attracted you in the first place?
Yes.
And then start to recount those things. And maybe you have to start journaling and start to really reflecting on those things to get back to that spot.
Right.
So that you can now start to choose to enjoy your marriage.
Right. And
oh my goodness.
Maybe you need to go find your wedding book. Get that book out.
Start looking at the picture.
And don't dwell so much on the negative. I think we as a people, we dwell on negativity all the time.
Yeah.
We talk about toxic relationships and toxic people, but sometimes we're the toxicity.
Right.
We're toxic.
Right.
And so stop dwelling on the negative. Stop dwelling on what's always wrong, and celebrate your wins. Celebrate what's flowing. Celebrate what you're doing right.
Yes.
And with what's not, instead of devaluing it, value it, highlight it, build it up, work on it to improve. You want to improve. We all have to.
Right.
None of us are perfect. We all have to keep striving and working. So, think positively about your marriage, about your spouse.
Yeah.
So then the next one is make a decision to enjoy each other. Make the decision to enjoy your spouse. Now, if you're one of those people who feels like your spouse has to be just like you, think like you, act like you, talk like you, in order for you to enjoy them, that's a robot.
Or they do what you tell them to do.
Yes.
I can't enjoy you if you don't listen to me and do what I tell you to say.
Right.
To do.
No, we're different but alike, and it's all for a purpose and a reason.
Yeah.
We each have something to bring to the table. That's why we're not 100% identical.
Right.
We each have something to bring. And so learn how to celebrate that, how to highlight it, how to enjoy it. And I believe it all starts with making a decision.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, this is going to work. I love my husband.
I love my wife.
Oh, thank you, honey. We enjoy being together, and when we have a rough patch, because we've had some rough patches.
Yeah, not many, but a couple.
And I remember just sitting on the sofa saying, "Well,
now what?"
Yeah. But the decision was there.
Yeah,
we're gonna be successful at this. Another one is make a decision to avoid ruts, which means you get into that routine and it never changes.
Yeah. And I think that happens a lot, especially when children show up, because they have now your life is their life. I mean, especially when they're younger and they get into these activities and sports, and you're carting them back and forth. Okay, who's driving the minivan today? To get the kids back and forth to all these different events, and then you kind of get almost kind of lose yourself in a way, because you start living through them.
Right.
But then when they get older, and then they have their friends, and now they're hanging out, and they're like, Mom and Dad. Oh, that's right, I do have a mom and dad. But by then you're so
programmed.
They were so much a part of you, of your day to day. But now when you have more time now with your spouse, you almost have to get like reconnected or reintroduced to your spouse. Right?
Or that couple that maybe they don't have children, but they don't do anything to spice up their lives, to spice up their marriage. It's the same thing day in and day out. They get up every morning at the same time. They make their coffee. They listen to this, or they watch that, or they read the paper, or whatever. And she's just doing his thing. And it's just the same. And there's nothing exciting. Nothing.
Not anymore. It's done. It's a wrap. Well, we're going to have to end it there, folks. So we're going to continue this training in MVP.
On the MVP call.
Yeah,
at
the top of the hour. The partners call at the top of the hour. Thank you guys for hanging out with us and stuff. We love you being with us. If you have any comments or whatever, share them with us on our Facebook group. We'll be happy to get those questions answered. And if you are an MVP member, we will see you on the other side in the partner club call. We got a lot more great training to share with you today. So if you go to our website, we have a free ebook you can download, and it's IamLoveBuilders.com is the website. We have a 5-minute and a 20-minute love assessment you can take for free as well. We want you to become MVPs.
Yes.
Okay. There's going to be truthful about it. We want you to become MVPs because when you're working on yourself and your spouse is working on their self together,
Wow.
that is a powerful
It
combination.
is awesome.
It's powerful. And remember, at the end of the day,
if you're not having fun, you're not doing it right.
Hey, folks, we will see you on the next training.